It was a warm, beautiful day, and the excitement in the air was the Battle of the Bay between the two baseball teams, the Giants and the A's. My family was sitting down to dinner with the television on to watch the World Series game, and then the earthquake started. The television blacked out, there was noise everywhere. All of a sudden, the ground was shaking, the walls were shaking. It's like being on an ocean liner that's hit a huge wave or a storm at sea.
The fire in Oakland is a major fire, a large fire nearly half a block long.
The Bay Bridge has been lost.
It was the scariest thing I'd ever been through. And I think the worst thing about it was not knowing what to do after.
In 1989, when Loma Prieta earthquake hit, our department went to Los Angeles to get the CERT curriculum, the Community Emergency Response Team program. Our primary goal is to make sure that the residents that live here are ready for anything.
Mart is a small town. There's only about 2,000 people that live here. So what's unique about the CERT program here at Mart is a number of things. One, it's all teenagers. All of us are in high school. It's also taught as an actual class here. It affects our GPA. The teen CERT program is crucial to Mart because we don't have EMS, we don't have those types of first responders. Waco would be called first, and it takes them at least 30 minutes to get here. So we really are the first line of defense.
So we are going to be looking at MIs. What are MIs? Heart attack.
As the town's needs change, our studies change. Our community needs not just the CERT curriculum, but we add to that with EMT curriculum.
I don't think adults give teenagers in general enough credit for what they can and can't do. We kind of undermine what I think they're capable of. So if you teach them to rise to that expectation, they will, and they'll be able to handle it. Marlin is in Falls County, 20, 30 minutes away. The water system completely failed last year. So the townspeople were without water for approximately 10 to 12 days.
We kind of just immediately jumped into action and knew exactly what to do.
The thing that they did the most was console people. It was very traumatic for the whole community. So to be there to give assistance really helped us feel like we were making a difference with some people.
We've been prepared so well that whenever we're put into these situations, we don't think about, can I do this? We do it because we've had the training and we know that we can.
We teach people confidence. The confidence that should a situation arise, that you have the capabilities to react to that situation. So one of the scenarios that we have is what to do in the event of either being in a submerged vehicle or coming upon one.
In the right leg.
All right, go ahead and get her out and then take her over there on the side of the road. Good job, Ivan. Great job.
It's okay, we'll carry you. What's your name,
Tell us your name.
My name is Dolores Bertolini.
Yes. And your
CERT for me meant survival and how to survive in the wilderness, because at that time I thought this was wilderness. We were big city kids from New York City, so we never even thought about hurricanes. It's just beautiful here all the time. But when a storm comes, everything changes.
Our CERT members played a huge role in Hurricane Matthew. We were a part of opening a shelter here in our region, and our CERT members were the ones that came to the rescue once again and manned that shelter. They made sure that everybody had what they needed. We could not react as an emergency management division without them. They are that integral of a role.
Everybody can be a CERT member. Everybody brings a skill. That's the type of city we have.
So the next earthquake, we know it's going to happen within 30 years. We know we're going to get a big one. We have no idea when it's going to occur, but we have to be ready.
We've had a lot of people that felt like they needed to do something after the earthquake. Today, the CERT program is stronger than ever.
We care about our community, so we sign up and show up. This is my first citywide drill where I get to apply the skills I've learned.
We assessed the building from outside to see what we noticed.
You are always assessing your situation to make sure that you react quickly and proactively. I've also learned many different skills like being able to assess structural damage in a building, look for gas leaks, and do a little bit of triage.
Our job here is to train our CERT volunteers to be on their own for at least 3 or 4 days. We're so used to calling on resources that are readily available to us, and during the time of an earthquake, those resources just aren't going to come. So you really have to rely on your neighbors and the people that are around you.
I am not afraid anymore. If another earthquake happens or another disaster, I have some skills that I've learned, and so the fear and the terror is not there.
It's really empowering to know that you're what's going to be there first. You're what's going to comfort the people.
Because of the CERT training, we didn't lose hope. We actually became proponents of you can survive no matter what.
I think what I like best about the program is just feeling like I am part of San Francisco, and in case of an emergency, I feel prepared.